Pro Football player Travis Kelce is pressed for time during the football season. So he does two things at once. Whether it's grilling while mowing.
Two things at once!
Or getting this season's updated COVID-19 shot at the same visit as his flu shot.
Two things at once.
You can be like Travis and ask your pharmacist about getting this season's COVID-19 shot at the same visit as your flu shot, if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
Thanks for tuning into our podcast. We love having you here, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest and greatest tips, skills, and know-how to make you the best that you can be. We know that you have it in you, and we're going to show you how. Now, let's get started.
This episode is powered by Poddex.
Thank you for tuning in today. You are now listening to That Will Never Work podcast with your host, Maurice Chisholm. Hey everybody, how are you today? So, I know it is, we've been pounding on this pavement about building our brand. But today we're not going to talk about building the brand. What we're going to do is talk about consistency. I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. It is not easy. I had a conversation with an individual, excuse me, and they were talking about, or asking me, about podcasting. And, Maurice, you've been doing it for quite a few years now. For those of you who have been paying attention to That Will Never Work podcast, you do understand that this is our third year, and our season typically lasts from February to November. That's what we consider a season. And so if you think about it, though, most TV shows, in reality, we would be in maybe season 6, if you will, if we were a TV show. But we are in season 3. We've been doing it for 3 years. It's a lot of hard work. Coming up with different ideas, different topics, finding new ways to motivate people. Also understanding that, hey, this year, this third year, I'm not sure if you've paid attention, but I have challenged myself to do a minimum of 3 shows a week. And for those weeks where I'm not able to get 3 shows in, I actually catch up. So you'll see sometimes where in one day or 2 days, you'll see 3, 4, 5 episodes go up at a time because I'm catching up. And so that is what I have called my punishment, if you will, that I will be diligent and committed to my process. Sometimes it's not easy to stay committed to your process. It's not easy to stay committed to your promise that you have, your ideas that you have, your goals that you have. Any little thing can throw you off. And I'll be honest with you, I have been thrown off a lot. And for me to get to this many episodes in a week was a lot, especially going from 1 episode a week to now 3. And on top of that, I do have 2 other podcasts that I'm still working on and trying to organize and get together. Let me tell you, this has been a journey that continually evolves and challenges. There are times where I really do not feel like getting on this microphone, to be honest, and I'm struggling to move forward. But I'm gonna tell you right now that, it feels good when you hear someone say, you know what, Maurice, I can relate to where you are, where you've been, and keep it pushing, keep moving, because you're motivating. Hey, Maurice, the information that you're giving helps me to move forward. It encourages me to move forward. Hey, Maurice, you know what? I really don't like what you said this last go round. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it, right? So I think when I have those moments of feedback and discussion, it encourages me to move forward. What is it that helps you to move forward in your moments of weakness? Do you need a phone call from somebody to say, you know what, you can still go get it. You can still make this happen. It's still time. It's never too late. I just had, I saw someone online not too long ago who said they just finished their bachelor's degree. And everyone in the comments say, it's never too late. It's never too late. And they're right. It's never too late. As long as you are alive, whatever your hopes and dreams and goals are, you can still achieve as long as you're alive. Let's be honest. And even if there is an unfortunate situation and you're only able to have that joy for one day, but at least you had it for that one day, because we don't know what the future holds, right? So let's put into practice to go and get what we feel like we deserve. But that comes with a cost. Someone's not going to just give it to you, right? You have to go get it. You have to find a way to stay consistent in the process. So even though I get up in the morning and again, for most of us who struggle with working out every day, every other day, whatever, again, what that goal is, how consistent are you even with that? That's some of our challenges, I believe, in our society. We want what other people have, but don't want to put in the work. And that work causes us to be consistent in our mindset and in our actions. So mindset-wise, are you speaking life over yourself? Are you being positive? I can do this. I can do that. Are you also consistent on what is that end goal? I want to have not only my main residence, but I want to have a beach house. I'm doing this for as one of our guests said, they're doing it for their children, being able to surf with their child, or being able to listen to Frozen with their child every day. Whatever it is, what does you reaching your goals mean to you in the long run? And does it pay to be consistent today in order for you to reach that tomorrow? Let's keep that in perspective. Is that really what it means for you today to be consistent? Sometimes we don't want to be consistent. Sometimes we want to throw in the towel. Sometimes we're too busy looking at all the negative things. We're too busy looking at what other people have and realize, and we think to ourselves, why do they have it? They don't deserve that. We create these scenarios and situations in our mind that really do not benefit us. And a lot of times that consists of the type of information that we are taking in. Are we taking in information as a whole that benefits us moving forward? Again, consistency. Are we consistently putting ourselves in positions to win? Are we ready to win today? Are you ready to win today? Am I ready to win today? These are questions that you have to ask. Are you surrounding yourself with individuals that are ready to win today, no matter what the situation is? And I would like to say no matter the cost, but sometimes people don't want to get paid a piper either. Now, what does that cost? You might say, again, from being consistent. The cost is getting up every day at 5:30. Oh, Maurice, I'm so used to, I'm working from home and I get to sleep in now. I can sleep until 7:30 because I don't have to be on my computer until 8 o'clock. Well, if you try to reach your goals and your dreams, what's wrong with waking up another 2.5 hours earlier to put in that work? It's just a question, especially if you're working from home. It's all about consistency. It's all about consistency. Are you consistent today? And keep it in mind, as we move forward, we're going to probably talk about our branding a little bit more in future episodes. But being consistent brings loyalty to you in your relationships. We'll touch that a little later on. But being consistent, one way or the other, will help you move forward. Thank you.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.